What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Thursday, April 4th, 2024, and this is how we traded SPY today. But before we get going on that, if you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you will be notified when we drop new content, which is just about every day and sometimes on the weekends. When we do the weekend drops, it's typically some trading psychology stuff. But now also leave us a comment. We always appreciate those comments, and share with your friends and neighbors. Remember, sharing is caring. We would appreciate that. So let's kind of get to this chart today, folks. We didn't know what to expect today. You know, we got that pre-market high sitting up here at what do we got? 523.46. We got pre-market low at 519.40. So you're thinking, okay, right out of the boat, we got $4 worth of movement. My goodness, a $4 move during the day. Are you kidding me? A $4 move is absolutely, if we can get $4 worth of movement any day, whether it's two up, two down, $1.50 this way, $1.50, whatever. If you can get $4 worth of movement, folks, I mean, we are absolutely sitting in tall cotton. Let's start this trading day. What are we going to do? I took this first double cross to the downside early in the day, folks. We rejected off a couple of different levels. Took it down. It was a decent little win. You know, I had a couple of targets down that I was trying to get below. I was actually going for a little bit lower, 522.64, and then followed by, what do we got? 522.42, then 522.20 down here. Now, everything on the chart obviously is if it's not labeled, it's a 30-minute zone, folks, with the exception of these volume shows. So this volume show, basically what this is showing me, folks, is where I have areas of thin volume to the downside and thin volume to the upside. And I asked the question multiple times throughout the day, folks, where do you think it's easier to push? Do you think it's easier to push back to the downside or back to the upside? Where's the easier money to be made? And a lot of people said, you know, I think it's going to the downside. I kind of thought it was the downside too. There was a little bit of movement, upside, downside. But anyway, here's that first trade today. Here's that second trade today. I caught it. I rode through a little bit. Actually, I must confess on this second play, folks. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I thought I'd closed out this trade right in here. Again, 1022. I was getting ready to put on a trade right in here, and I thought, oh no, I hadn't closed out the trade, so I closed it down right in this area. Now, what I did was, right around in here, folks, I was starting to get hungry. Thinking about going to lunch, but I missed this beautiful run to the upside. What do we have? 22.44. Guys, we had $1.40 run back to the upside. You want to talk about a clean run, folks? If you can pick up a dollar run, $1.50 run, something like that, you are going to be in absolute tall cotton. Let's see what she did the rest of the day. And again, I went to lunch, and we had a couple Fed speakers, this afternoon, and we had Austin Goolsbee, really smart guy. And we had Mester, we had Kashgari. So we had a couple of these. We had 3 Fed speakers on. Now, folks, Goolsbee has never moved the market. He's never moved the market. I mean, he had. Now, he may have moved it, a little bit back when he was an economic advisor to Obama many years ago. But as far as, his career with the Fed. Now, he came out of academia. He was at the University of Chicago. He was, a professor of economics. And again, smart guy. And then he went to be with Obama, economic advisor. But he's never moved the market. He's absolutely never moved the market. But he said something today just after 1 o'clock, folks, right in here. So right in here, he said something. And here's essentially what he said. Well, I'm just going to post what he said. This is what he said right here, folks. Read it. Can you believe what he said? Essentially, he's saying, you know what? We were thinking about two rate cuts this year, but if we can't get inflation under control, if we can't get it to do anything other than flatline, guess what? We are not going to have any rate cuts. I'm doing this very slowly, folks, so you can get the full effect of what was going on when Austin Goolsby and Kashgari and these other this, and again, they don't move the market, folks, but they did today. The market has been waiting for this. I'm telling you that right now, folks. The market has been waiting for this to say we're going to drop rates or we're not going to drop rates, folks. We're not seeing a rate cut. We're not seeing a rate cut. If they cut rates, something is broken in the market, folks. But look at this. We dropped $10 today, folks. And you're thinking, why'd you ever get out of the trade? Well, when you start seeing $1, $2, $3 moves, you realize just how quickly it can reverse on you and go the other direction. So again, took 1 scalp, 2 scalp, 3 scalp, 4 scalp. I think my 5th scalp was somewhere down in here, late day scalp. But look at these plays, folks. Look at this. $10, folks. We dropped $10. One of the guys in our group, he got in on a breach of VWAP and he rode this thing. He rode it and rode it and rode it and rode it. It was his biggest percentage win of all time. He rode this thing. And I just sniped this thing 5 different times. Missed out on a lot, but did very, 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 very well. This is one of those days, folks, where this is one of the biggest days that I've ever seen. The biggest day that I've ever seen is an $18 move. It was February 24, 2022. $18 move back to the upside. I think I played it 6 different times, made good money that day, but was afraid of the play the entire time. Because when you're getting big moves like these, folks, these big moves, you don't know what's going to happen. You have no earthly idea. It's not controlled at all. I mean, it's just a dump. It's just a big dump. And because it's not controlled, you don't know if somebody's going to step in on the other side of this play and then run it back up. There's always that fear of happening. Now, for those of you that did very, very well on this play today, and you're thinking, man, that was really good. You're puffing out your chest. Folks, this is one day. This was one trade or a series of just a few trades. You're not going to quit your job based on a day like today. You're just not. These days don't happen very often. A couple times a year, maybe we've had 3 of these type moves, maybe 4 of these type moves in the last 2 years. Folks, these just don't happen very often. Take the wins, celebrate the execution. You did well today. You made some money today, but please realize that today is an anomaly. These do not happen very often, folks. But that's how she played out. I mean, what more needs to be said other than, it's a $10 move back to the downside. We take it, man, what, $10? And when I started the video, I'm talking about a $4 move, but we're talking about a $10 move. Are you kidding? Now, let me show you something really cool, folks. This is the SPX chart. Look at how clean. This is 3 minutes. This is a 3-minute SPX chart. This is the 5-minute SPX chart. I have 0 lines on the screen very, very specifically, so I can switch over and look at SPX without having any lines on the chart. But that's, it's just absolutely beautiful. Nice plays. Beautiful plays today, folks. Beautiful plays. Fortunes were made today, folks, but fortunes were all also lost. There were people, and I know of people, sadly, who took the wrong side of this thing and did it by mistake and got hurt. So I hope that's not you, but if it was, you realize that mistakes happen, and when mistakes happen, I hope you didn't get hurt too badly. Or you thought there's no way it can keep going lower. There's just no way. If you had that thought there that there's no way it can keep going lower, so you bought the dip. You bought calls on the dip. You're the prototypical dip buyer. You kind of deserve to get kind of your butt handed to you today. And I don't say that very, very lightly, folks, but trust the market. Trust the market. You're not smarter than the market. None of us are, folks. But hey, that's how she played out today. Overall, I would say today was a wonderful day. We never know what these days are going to happen, folks. We have thin volume, but we can't predict a $10 drop or a $3 drop. I mean, we're looking for $1 drop here, $2 drop here, a $10 drop. It doesn't happen. So, take your wins, count them up at the end of the day, folks. But overall, it was a great day. Now, If you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you will know when we drop new content, which is just about every day now. Also, leave us a comment. We appreciate the comments. And share with your friends and your neighbors. We appreciate that too. Now, if you are interested in live daily trading, so every single day, folks, every single day, we're talking about these trades every single day. Head on over to our live trading Discord. It's called Trading Decoded. The link for that is down below. Hey, you don't want to join? Fine. That's okay. Give us a week. We give you that first week for free. If it's for you, if you find value in it, go ahead and join. We'd love to have you as a member. If you don't, no harm, no foul. The only thing it costs you is a little bit of your precious time. Now, if you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. All of the information about the 920 crossover strategy, it's all there, folks. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on some program that you don't know is going to work. You just don't. Everything is all there. The only thing that's going to cost you is a little bit of your precious time, folks. Spend a little bit of time. It's all there. But that's how she played out today. That's kind of how we did it today, folks. It was overall, I'd say it was an A+ kind of day today. Certainly unexpected, but nevertheless, we're going to take this every single day. But thank you for spending a little bit of your precious time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. We're going to do it again tomorrow, folks. We're going to trade tomorrow. We are also going to do an update video tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. And again, we're going to do it again tomorrow. But have a great day, everybody, and we will see you in the markets.